Okay.
Okay.
The time is 5:27, calling the meeting to order. Will you please stand for the pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please have roll call.
Amber Evans Hinojosa, absent. Rosa Maria de Llano, absent. Sandra Cavazos Ayala,
Present.
Diana Rodriguez,
Present.
Maria A. Reyes, absent. Jessica Villarreal,
Present.
Silvia Palombo,
Present.
Maria Iber Romero,
Present.
Mary Lou Ibarra, absent. Dr. Melissa Martin, absent. Esther Quiroga,
Present.
Priscilla Pantoja, absent. We have a quorum.
Any citizen comments that were posted?
No, none came in.
None given? If we could please have the reading and approval of minutes of February the 13th.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Ms. Colombo and second by Ms. Rodriguez. Discussion of possible actions regarding the following items. We do have the upcoming Women's Health Month, which is in May.
And last year, the commission worked with the health department, and we have a health fair here at the library.
You know, when that we were here, I remember we were having the, giving the COVID shot here.
I would highly recommend that
When is it gonna
Dr. Martin, Dr. Melissa Martin, get appointed as something,
The committee?
the committee to be
When
kind
is
of like a
it? When
chair.
is the event?
I don't think there's
In
a
May.
date. In May,
But we
the
want a
whole May is women's
Because of her
health.
connections with the medical facilities, because
Yeah.
most of the booths were all city sponsored. And it's important to know what's out there in the community besides city sponsored that we're not gonna go to. So it
But
would,
do we sponsor something like we did last year here at the library?
The connection was the health department.
Yeah.
And so we had
And we don't have a date for that?
immunization, no, we don't.
Okay.
But let us know so that we can at least reserve the room.
Entonces, I would say, maybe,
It's a courtesy, we need to ask her, ¿verdad? No creo.
maybe before Mother's Day or after Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is on the 14th, so after.
Yo, por eso digo, before or after?
Was it last time?
Was it during the day? I mean, during the day was
It was during the week.
I think last year was on a Friday, I think it was the 13th last year.
Friday the 13th.
So I don't know.
But we could do it on the 19th. What's on the 19th? Friday the
It has to
19th?
be on the
Friday.
Saturday, ¿verdad?
No,
No,
Friday.
it was during the week.
During the week.
It was during the week.
Yes.
Ah, está bien.
Friday the 19th? What do y'all think? I don't know.
Sounds good. We can look at that date and then
And
possibly
then if
another
it-
Friday.
yeah, And that,
Mhm.
yes, we need to have a couple of them.
Okay, possibly the
The 19th.
the 19th or what other option?
18th,
First choice is the 19th.
18th, the second set choice?
The 19th.
The
No,
19th.
18th, the
A
second
Thursday. You
choice.
want it on Thursday?
Second choice. Everybody's still working. So,
May 18th. We'll check on the dates and let the commission know.
is everybody okay with the 18th?
It's just that it's Thursday, I mean, doesn't matter, right? Thursday or Friday. It's just that I think, I don't know, why did we do it on Friday? More people were able to come because usually Fridays are, they let people out to come to
Or
the.
was it the day that was it?
When it's available, yeah, I did, I think.
It was because it was everybody that was coming from the health department were working. They're on work time, they're
Right.
not
So
volunteering,
it's
so.
either Thursday or Friday would be good. Okay, okay, whatever's available.
Because I think it was like from 9 to 2 or something.
It was.
Yes.
for-
Yes, it was, yeah. Nosotros.
Yeah, we were here,
I was here,
Diana was
yeah.
here, and I was here.
I was here. I
and
loved it.
You were here and
Amber.
okay, so you'll let us know?
Yes.
Okay. And who'll be the chair, Dr. Martin?
Well,
Well, they could.
It's, I put in there suggested.
I nominate her. Wait,
Suggested, another chair to be in the committee.
I think it would be a good idea because we see that.
Right.
And
She can
I
get
know
more
that there was a big article about it when she got appointed. So
Very good.
I think she does fit that part.
you're gonna call her?
The responsibilities of the chair are as follows, correct me if I'm incorrect. I'm trying to chew my food, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No, you can't do that.
I used to teach etiquette. No, that's a no-no. She would get
Committee.
the sponsors. She would get all the people that were gonna participate, the vendors, we call them vendors. And she would pass that on to you all. That's what, Amber did before. What did Amber do? Because I could be wrong. But she doesn't control all that. That is, she'll go out and solicit and reach out to them, and then they reached out to the city for the city to make the list of food, no?
No.
Can we do it like
I
that?
think that we all have.
No, I think everybody contributed, we can, and I think Amber invited the health
Yes,
department,
everybody can
and
do.
the health
Like if I
department
know-
has WIC, they
Todo,
have it, the
todo.
immunizations.
So who does that go to? Who does that?
The
inform-
chairperson.
The chair.
Okay, that, I think that in all fairness, that's gonna be a lot for her. Because she's a doctor and I'm speaking for her, maybe she's okay with that. But could the co-chair of the committee also help out?
Who's the co-chair?
They're looking at you.
Of
Of the commission,
Oh,
of the commission.
Are you talking about her?
You're the co-chair. I'm sorry.
We're
You're the
with
chair.
Dr. Martin, we're looking at making her committee chair to this event.
With the conjunction, I know you teach, but what I'm
Right.
saying is have her send whoever's confirming with everybody, actually, have one member that it goes to keep that chart. So would that be you? Would that be Sandra? Who would that be? I would recommend that we do it that way,
Okay.
because for her to do it, I don't think that that's gonna be time.
We might involve Amber since she's done it before.
Yeah,
Of
exactly.
course.
We should just go through Amber, like, to see if we can just get the okay from the health department.
Well,
And then
we don't have
maybe
to go through
Dr.
Amber.
Martin.
No,
that's-
go to them.
Because now.
No, it was Amber
No,
who.
yeah, with Amber, and then maybe through Dr. Martin, she can bring in another
Other-
booth, not necessarily from the health department, maybe from Gateway, because she's,
Well, not just Gateway, there's a lot of other.
there's other things,
There's a
maybe
lot of
Tyler, Dr. Tyler
I
Kemp,
think
and also.
we got some,
Okay, so
of
there's
the
doctors
dental
that
things
know it
also.
also.
Invite everybody.
Everybody says, hey, I can call this
Yeah,
person.
So
Yeah.
the health department can still go through Amber, and then we can involve more booths through Dr. Martin.
Look, in my experiences, okay, this is how, I don't know how it's done in the past, but since we're gonna work on a project, you assign a chairperson, right? You
Yes.
assign a chairperson, that chairperson, gets three members in addition to her. Let's say it's a total of 4 people, that's how we did it the last time. 4 of us, we got together, we met, and we said, okay, on this day, we're gonna have this event. What did we do last year? We can, help get ideas from what was done last year. Plus, let's ask the members also in an email, if you have somebody, let us know. And then that way we can say, okay, we can have 10 people in there, we have 20 people, depending on how
20
many.
booths, yeah.
But based on a meeting with that chairperson and the committee.
Yeah.
And then the committee will make decisions and then come and present to this
And maybe
committee.
it's best that she be part of the committee, not chair it, because, I mean, she's been to one meeting.
Right. So you could be, since you're
Yeah.
you are chair, right?
Okay.
It could be you
Yeah.
and
appoint
Amber and
someone.
Dr. Martin and myself and somebody else, like it could be 3 people, or 4 people.
And we can ask Amber if she would be
Yes.
She'll be
she's
part of the committee.
part of
Part of
the
the
committee.
committee, yes.
Instead of throwing everything at one person.
Right, and that way,
But she definitely needs to be involved more than anybody else, because I know that she knows.
was,
I mean, she's not-
yes, definitely.
I mean,
She
I
just
think
put it
they-
together.
they-
We didn't have a lot of
probably-
time.
I mean, there's.
And we don't have, if we're
They
gonna
have
have
the
the connections,
connection.
we need to have a meeting.
She used to work there. Dr. Martin, no?
Por eso, pero I think you're right, that's how we do it, we get
And
the
we
chair.
can, appoint the committee members for the
Yes.
health fair
Yes.
next week.
Who was
Or
that?
more present.
that we consider our next meeting is
May.
In May, no,
May
so,
8th.
maybe a point they can still say no. But,
But then we would have to meet sometime during.
yes, and that's part, like the committee for the International Women.
Yes,
That
that's what
was
we
a
did.
separate,
And we
yeah.
met here, we discussed what we were gonna do, everything, and then, because it was done, and it happened, and, you know. We were running fast though on time, because we were running out of time for that, because it was so close to the event. But now that we have time, we can, you can call a meeting, send an email out and invite the 4 people that you
Or
want on your
ask for
committee.
volunteer.
Or ask for, you know,
One thing that, cause I did reach out to Amber, about a week or so ago, and she did suggest that if we could maybe co-host with the county, because that after our event, that they went ahead and they did their thing like later within the month. So I'm not sure who our contact or how we would be able to.
What do you mean with the county?
Sure, I wanna do that.
I'm sorry. Are they having a health fair also?
They have their
They
own
had
health
their
fair.
own last year.
But we're
So-
city.
Pero that's with the county,
city.
right?
Amber she just suggested that maybe we can co-host with the county.
Because I know that I used to work for the county, and we used to have somebody organize it, and they would bring, during the day, they would have everybody come, but that was just for the county, that was just the county people.
Right.
The
It
staff
wasn't open to the
county-
public.
Oh,
No,
Right.
it wasn't open to the public, we have a bunch of employees, we have over 1,000.
Right.
So we were asked to, go, nosotros, it's prevention. But we've had it all the time, I think the risk management. and
Right,
that was
okay.
what who took care of that, it was Jane Puente at the time, and it was very successful, but con el county tenía, porque sí iba gente.
Sí. But
I
it's
do
private,
believe-
it's not.
But not that we don't accept anybody, but we have so many employees, that, and we were required to go because it is prevention. And they would have all kinds of dentists, and they have their health foods, and then they would have the blood pressure, and tenían todo.
Right.
I would tell you because they did it at my office where I had the jury room. We'd take everything out and we would put all the people there. And they would check your heart, and they would check your todo. It was a help, and then they had door prizes. It was a big event, but
but just
there
for
was a
county
department
employees.
in the county that took care of it.
That's a very good
I
point.
think the way we did it last year was very nice
nice,
and very
It was well
successful,
attended.
and it was by the city and then us, I think it was.
And we are a city entity, and the city, that is something that we do as a city entity. So I highly recommend that we.
Well, it is in our, not
Agenda,
bylaws, what is it called,
Approved.
the approved activities, right?
Uh-huh.
The Women's Health Month.
Yeah.
So, Ms. Romero, are you gonna send out an email to the
I'll
committee?
send, so I have Miss Martin, Miss Amber, yourself.
Myself and you. Is that
Any
okay?
other volunteers?
Any other?
I'll volunteer. I don't mind that book of volunteering.
I mean,
Yeah, the more,
Pues podemos ayudar and be here also.
And can we use the conference room for meeting?
This one here, call us when and,
Okay.
yes, so that we can reserve
For
it.
the event.
And the other one, we're gonna look at which dates are
Which are the 2
available.
dates? Okay.
It should be okay because the summer hasn't started yet. That's when it's not available.
Okay.
when do you wanna have that meeting?
Definitely not the last week, because I'm testing. I start testing, and I don't get out till about after 4.
If you wanna have it on a Saturday or even a Sunday, we're open. You just need to put it in the calendar.
Okay.
I'm in town on the weekends, but by all means, I'm only one.
So I think the sooner the better, because we need to start calling people, and because if it's already in the month, it has to be
You're
done
right.
either this week or next week.
Yeah,
We can meet, are you available this Saturday?
I'm out of town. But don't hold back on me, go forward with it and just keep me posted.
It's very likely that this is available on Saturdays, so.
Y dices que Sundays también.
Sunday, no, because it's a church day and all that.
We're open from 1 to 4.
No, I can't, Sunday I can't, but Saturday I can.
El sábado vamos a tener una junta.
Okay, not this Saturday.
Not
We'll
this
give
Saturday.
you some dates. Can you get the books?
Yeah, I can get it.
Let's get the books so that we can.
When do you test me? When are you testing? All of
We test we're testing the 24th through the 26th, and then I'm out of town the 20th through the 22nd. My daughter's graduation.
So it has to be this weekend.
Yeah.
It would have to be this weekend.
At least to start, like just our first.
Voy a tener un health fair también on Saturday. Va a haber ahí con el Dr. Cigarroa, vamos a tener el Hispanic Chamber. Va a haber, we're part of this Hispanic, I'm part of, a member of the Hispanic Chamber, and they're making it's for the public, and it's gonna be at the, Bartlett, where Cigarroa has his clinic, there's gonna be a health fair there, we're organizing.
How about Monday the 17th?
At what time? I don't know. Anytime
Where's the
before
multi-purpose
5:30
so that
or
we
after
can-
6, porque se organiza a las 5:30 anything. Yes, en esta hora muy importante, pero anytime.
Good. But she has to do, she doesn't get out till what time?
I get out at 3:45, but with Mines Road traffic,
Oh,
I don't make it to the highway till about 4.
5?
No, about 4.
Okay.
About 4, 4, 5.
What about 4:30? We have it.
Is
4,
the 17th available at 4:30?
For,
April?
For me? No, what's the Monday?
It's
I'll be driving in, I'll be here by 5, I have to be here before dark, so I'll be
for
here.
the meeting?
for the meeting.
You want
I
some
just had my meeting.
Come on,
I didn't know.
But we're only open till 6.
Anyone meet at 4:30?
4:30?
4:30, that's fine. 4:30,
I'm driving, yeah, I'll be here a little bit late.
Okay.
that's okay.
Now, for the
Right
health
now.
fair, the 18th and 19th are taken, but we had tentatively penciled in the 12th.
Closer to
That's too
12.
soon. That gives us,
That's too soon.
It is taken up practically
Everything's taken.
Every
out.
day?
How about the 26th?
the 26th.
is that a weekend? No.
No, it's Friday. It's a
That's a
Friday.
weekend, that's Memorial Weekend.
Did not book.
That's my other daughter's graduation.
Yeah.
It's Alexander's graduation.
Yeah.
Start
No, we're
with-
only
Start
starting
with-
with summer stuff, so.
Okay, what about the Thursday of the following week from the 18th?
from
The 25th?
The 25th.
Is that okay with everybody, or the 24th?
We
That
have
gives
the
us
whole
time.
week booked right now.
The whole week?
Everything's booked except for the 12th.
The 12th, we had tentatively,
Can I
because we
reverse?
were going by last year.
Until Monday.
And I think that it was pulled together a lot,
Because I have
Less-
my
with a
work
lot
day,
less
trade-off
time.
days.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, but it could
Right.
have been
And
better.
it came out, yes.
No, the 26th is the trade.
The 12th, fine. The 12th, because the first is changed. That's right.
Short.
Calling all the people to participate. Unless we stick to the same.
It will be 2 weeks. If we meet on Monday, that it's exactly, but Monday we need to make a decision, like to who we're gonna invite right away and contact people and everything. That gives exactly one,
Just
The
3 weeks.
26th is a
3
work
weeks.
day. So those are
Okay,
your
3 to 4 weeks.
I think last time we had less than.
Yeah, but it was all
It gives us
city,
4
city
weeks.
vendors. It was all city
I
vendors.
think it'll work. If we meet on Monday the 17th, right? And right there,
On the
this,
20.
you know, who we're gonna invite and start making phone calls and inviting people. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Yeah, because
before
our
it.
last day is on the 25th.
The 17th.
That's Monday.
Students half day.
Yeah, colonoscopy.
Bueno, no.
The 17th.
Pues,
That's okay, you all can.
So,
How about this Saturday?
All right.
The 15th?
I'm available Saturday.
you all should meet Saturday.
Are you available Saturday?
So the trade-off is up to Monday.
For the meeting?
Yeah.
How about health fair?
There's
From 9 to 12, and then from 12 to 5.
This
No,
Friday.
How about Friday?
April
I mean, I'm out of
Friday.
town, but
April,
Friday
March.
for you all.
Friday?
Friday, I have school. She has school.
But after school?
After school?
As soon as you get out, let us know, we can be here.
Friday, yeah.
Para estar
Friday.
ahí.
Friday at 4:30.
At 4, 4:30.
4.
Okay,
Let's
get
put
out
it
Friday,
4
so get out at
para have a little,
Friday at 4 then,
Yes.
instead of the 17th? Okay.
Yeah, because that's
This Friday.
the 14th.
The 14th.
Okay.
May I make a suggestion?
The Friday?
Yeah.
Friday, okay.
May I
4 p.m.
make a suggestion to see if everybody agrees with it? I think we should have a flyer ready, because I know that even Gateway, they need to know as soon as possible. And if that flyer is ready, to invite them to
Actually, I
participate.
think Amber did it last time.
Right, but Amber's not here. Are you saying that she could have the flyer?
Yes, if she did it last year, she
Just
probably
change the
just needs
date.
to change the date.
Just change the date.
Yeah, can we ask her? Can we ask her?
If she's gonna be around.
So we can send it, if she has it, we could start sending that to the vendors that we're thinking of, like somebody mentioned Gateway. I know that they need to know it way in advance, because I deal with them, and they need to know way in advance. So this would be good timing, because it's almost 4 weeks. And then other private vendors that we might, is it gonna be just, can we invite, vendors like emergency rooms, like stat emergency help?
Doctors, yeah, a dentist,
Yeah.
a
As long as they're not selling their services,
I know.
no, they
have to
had,
be free.
we had some of the dental places come in and they give out toothbrushes and stuff like
And
that.
that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay, as long as they're providing information
Yeah.
or something for the
Sí, pues no pueden
kiddos.
vender nada, no, you're
No.
right.
They give, they give,
Yeah,
they give.
yeah, they'll give.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I would say that, you're done so she could jot us down for the 12th, right? Maybe the 12th?
May the 12th.
Because that's the only day available,
She
right?
sent it to us,
Yes.
but I can
Okay,
resend it.
so you could go.
Is that,
Está
is
bien.
it send it, change it?
That would be good.
So we have Amber's flyer from last year. So she's gonna send it to Amber just to change the date and then get it. And everybody can start shooting for the vendors already.
Okay.
Like if it's who wants to take care of Gateway, or may I take care of Gateway?
Well, you can take care of
Okay.
it. Just let us know so that we'll know already.
I'll do it as soon as I get the flyer and send it to Mr. Lopez.
9 to 12?
Yes.
And I'll take care of Laredo emergency.
9 to 2.
I mean, 9 to 2.
Laredo, I like to claim Laredo emergency. I mean, the one here at the.
Let's start writing them down.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Emergency room.
Gateway?
Gateway Clinic and Laredo Emergency, that's right there across Burger King and right here on McPherson and the corner. By them, yeah. I'll take care of
You
those.
can do that, Bartlett Clinic.
Also, we need
Yeah,
to
Roa.
think about the space, because, the healthcare will come with its booths, and then Gateway with another set of booths, and then.
Yeah, they,
the
you all set it up.
We
emergency-
set up tables and chairs, not tents and all that.
It's inside the room.
inside the room.
Yes, I was here last time and it looked already, pretty spaced out, like nobody was cramped up.
That was nice.
But now you're involving more entities.
Actually, we did that last year too, but I don't remember who came. But what is the space?
It was mostly the.
What is the space capacity for
Healthcare.
booths, like the table and the chair?
I don't recall, I don't think we had more than
25?
20, no. No, if not, it gets pretty crowded.
So
So you
20,
20?
we're in 2. We need 18 more.
Just put like healthcare, like it's.
The health department
Blood
can-
pressure exam.
Till the rest, but let's
Yeah.
give a variety, because they can
Yeah,
combine
yeah,
everything
It
in one
doesn't say
table.
like which entities
I mean,
work.
if we get outsiders like dentists and all that, then the health department can fill in the gap, that's what we need.
Yeah, porque también they have a section for like the kids to- whenever they. So that's what I'm thinking, like if we're inviting more people, then you're taking more space and.
People just come and go and they go around the booths.
Yeah,
don't stay.
they pick up their bags and they, yeah.
Yeah.
It's informative.
Like, right now, can we say, like, each one of us think of somebody, and we already have like a good little group, like Esther already has Gateway and Laredo Emergency, would you be able to get somebody for us? And then maybe you still can
I was
act
thinking
one.
about the.
Diana, do you have anybody?
But how do I do it? Do I just go to the main?
Well, we have the flyer, and you can take them the flyer or send it to them,
Actually.
to the decision makers. So you say, who, do you have your marketing director or
Okay.
your PR person? Like, I'm sure Dr. Cigarroa at a clinic, you should go there. They're gonna want their,
Because we're having our own healthcare there, at the Cigarroa Clinic on the 5th, this is Saturday.
this one here, oh no,
On Bartlett.
okay.
I'm gonna be on the, I am in Bartlett in parking lot.
So I'm sure they're gonna wanna participate. I wish I could be in town, but I want to be in town.
That's the stuff from down there.
Yeah, we're moving into the condo, so I'm taking
Over there.
in Houston. Wait,
In DC?
Houston, no, not DC.
Okay, so
Houston.
then we can just go ahead and do the healthcare that Amber's gonna get, Gateway and Laredo Emergency. You'll think of another, and then,
Any of the kids' dental things, they're
Oh,
always ready to.
¿Cómo se llama? Imagine, right? Imagine dental.
Talks to teens, imagine, they
Yeah.
always come.
I'll get a dental place. I'll pick up.
They're very generous.
They are. I
I
mean,
think it's
they just
called
come and
Imagine.
sit there or
Yeah.
during our story
I'll
hour.
approach Cox to teens.
Mhm.
I have my,
Cool.
my cat there.
The more the merrier.
No, I think the one Carpenter is,
Vanessa.
Castellano and Carpenter.
Vanessa.
Okay.
Vanessa also.
There was, the city also, excuse me, the city provided nutrition department. The nutrition department was here. They were so educational. They were fantastic.
from the health,
The health department.
Yeah.
and we
So
give
they
them,
have
yeah, they'll bring like so many books on the,
You estaban dando los
Fantastic.
COVID.
the test, they were giving
Oh,
them
and
out.
yes, and they were doing the blood glucose.
And the
also-
vaccines.
And the vaccine,
and
because
the
my
blood
sister
pressure.
got it, I remember, I
Yes.
didn't get it, but she did.
So are we gonna do any of that or?
Whatever is available,
Yeah.
whoever can
Gateway
come.
decides what they can do.
Yeah, well, Gabriel's gonna tell us, what do you need from me?
Right.
Anything to
Anything
do
that
with
they can do
women.
free, like an eye exam, like not an eye exam, but like they, sometimes they check a screening or they
They're
check.
very good about blood pressure.
Yeah. Just the basic little things.
But the city also does that.
Mhm.
The thing is, we wanna let the public know that this is for those that use the city and this is for those that go private. They need to have options, cause we invited, I mean, we don't go to the city clinics, I don't go to the city clinics, and I like to have,
Yes,
like, there was the dental.
I go.
And who's your
Well,
target
yeah,
here?
you work
They're
here.
trying to get people to,
Yeah.
who
Yes,
don't have the
who
record.
come? And then who comes? Like,
Mhm.
but we send this flyer out, this is gonna be for the vendors, then is there like an invitation to the public? Or how is that advertised? That same flyer?
Advertised. But remember, it's during the time that the kids are in school, right? We're gonna still have them in
so that's
school.
why, and we had a good turnout, but it wasn't like, 100 people,
Right.
like,
It was
just.
what?
It
They
wasn't a
weren't,
lot.
like, the amount was not hundreds, right?
No.
It was
No.
like in the 50s
And
maybe.
since it's during the day,
Yeah.
that's probably.
So, I was here for an hour and, I mean, they would come and go and.
Yeah, I was too.
We enjoyed it, I thoroughly enjoyed it though, but I did see a lot of
Yo
city
no me acuerdo que
employees.
se llenó mucho.
People that come to
Había más
our.
vendors que
Sí,
gente.
exactamente.
Let's just, say that because
Yeah,
I
aparte
remember.
porque it's inside a building, like when you're outside also, pues you're more visible and some people are just.
So then maybe we could extend the hours until 6, when people get out of work.
Yeah. Good luck.
No, I wouldn't. I
But
wouldn't.
the healthcare to stay,
Of kids and-
but the city to stay will be a little bit hard, I think,
Yeah,
because they're on
that's
time.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
They have to be within the time that,
City
they're,
operations.
under the umbrella that they're working.
Hours of operation.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think from 9 to 2 is.
I think it's perfect, I agree.
Do you remember how many people really came that day?
Well, I mean, they were coming in and out. It was a very good turnout. And we saw a lot of city
It was like
employees as well
80
because
something.
they were coming in for the COVID shots and stuff like
See,
that.
this year we don't
Well,
have a
because I would
coach.
hate to invite all these people and then,
Yeah.
no se veía mucha gente.
Yeah.
And maybe we did, I was there and I remember what I saw. I was hoping we had more,
Yeah.
pero eran sporadically entraban.
Yeah,
They would
that's
come
what
in.
it is.
No fue algo que digas tú, wow, entró mucha gente. Because like what you're saying, when you have it outside, it's visible, but inside, but even if it's here, they have parking, This is.
Can the city, do we invite the city employees to this event?
I don't know if it was sent out, I think, by the PIO.
Yeah.
So all city
There were a lot
employees
of
get it.
city employees. that
That's
came.
probably why they came for their shop.
Well, they're probably the ones that came, but the thing is,
We don't
that's a
have
very
all
good
of
point also.
Well, that's
Because
my
these vendors
concern.
wanna know how many, we're taking time and money,
Mhm.
how many people are going to show?
Then you
whatever
never know.
minute-
I mean, that's kind of hard to
It's like a
predict.
hit or miss, you know, like,
Yeah.
we
It's
are,
like,
like,
oh, this Friday something else was going on.
No, but
Like-
let me tell you how you track it, by the number of invitations and the exposure. So if you're gonna expose it, let's say we're gonna do a PSA, maybe
There's
the,
a door counter there on the side if they go in through the side.
but I'm saying, when you advertise, you get a percentage, okay, this is what we're gonna get from the radio, this percentage is gonna be from that. So you get an idea of how many are going to possibly, out of all those people, come, instead of doing it like,
Well,
Just break-
it'll be in the newspaper, it'll be.
it'll be in the newspaper?
Yeah.
What about doing a PSA?
There has to be a lot of advertising, ladies, because I know, I've been to a
It can
lot of
be,
them.
I mean, somebody can go to the morning show or the noon
KGNS,
show.
Yes.
At KGNS, we could do a PSA on the radio.
At
with
the
a
TV
guest.
station, do,
We could do in the newspaper,
Yeah.
like, just like this, let me tell you, like, I read the newspaper, Dr. Keck is having an event right now at Tammy U.
Dr. Kick?
Yes, at Tammy U, because it's a session on Don Quixote de la Mancha and all of that. And so how do I see it? In the newspaper.
Yeah, but
And-
you know
and
what
I
the
wanna go,
circulation
you
of the
know?
newspaper is?
Well, they also
Okay,
have
good
it on,
point, good
they
It's on
also have it
Instagram and
on,
Facebook too,
yeah,
because I
true.
saw
on
it.
social media.
True.
And social media
We should
through
do
the
social
library.
media,
and all.
so who's gonna take care of the marketing?
Well, that's
Amber always puts it on Instagram and Facebook.
Everybody can do
Amber
it.
Like
will
for
be-
the women's, for the International Women's Day, I sent it to Miss Melissa Cigarroa, and she put it on her Instagram and her social media. So also maybe each
Send it
member
to
can
our
send it to their members and
representatives,
users.
Send it out.
Use
And
your
the
social
Diego would
media.
be happy to advertise it too. I mean,
Yeah.
as long as you.
How many
And
people
also,
do you want?
there's a lot of events going on already. Like there's a lot of health fairs going on. They
Yes.
host every Saturday.
Everyone on the technique.
Yes. So we need to like,
How
I
many,
guess make it a little bit more unique and more like targeted, like more,
To women or.
This would be the
more
stay-home
deliberate.
moms, right? Who are we targeting? The stay-home moms, the people that don't work, and
All
the
the women.
They
employees.
can come during the.
And the
All the women.
employees.
all the women?
Cuando lo tienes en San Luis Rey, que vienen por una semana, si se
But they
llenan,
can get
porque
out
te dan
Because that's
free
the
classes,
neighborhood
and
that-
it's like this.
Mhm.
Los que
So
vienen de
then
fuera del
it's
pueblo.
so our target market are women.
Well, mostly women come.
Yeah.
we would have to get like for example, when you give despensas, like, you know, for the first 20 families to arrive, or like the 20
Yeah.
women to come, that would be like a.
Yeah.
Oh, an incentive, an
Yes.
incentive. Oh, the
Because,
first 20,
See, they
yes,
get like
to
a
arrive
goodie
will
bag, or
get.
they get like, you know,
You know what? No, I cannot.
HEB to
talk-
donate.
because
like
that's
a-
what they're
yes.
doing now for
They want
most
that.
of the health fairs, or like any event that the
And
first
and we'll
20
get 'em
people
here.
get something free, and
Donation.
Well, they did
We
like
need
a
that
win one,
things.
donde está Lisa, and on her, where the bridges on Lafayette. I went over there not too long ago, but they had like somebody from the Gateway Cosmetology. They're just students, y tenían las sillas afuera, y they were cutting the hair free.
Yeah, Nelly
I
Villalma
can
had that,
free.
a women's
Oh, yeah.
event, and they had haircuts and
Uh-huh.
Free
other
haircuts.
things,
Sí.
makeup,
back
Yes.
when she was in
mhm, city council.
I got a great
Pero
idea.
también no fue mucha gente porque sí se veían, pero eran puros vendors. They had a lot of vendors.
And
And then they had the
what?
gateway, the gateway, they were all, I mean, I'm just being honest with you guys, that's the way I saw it. It's
So,
hard. It's really
I think
hard.
we should reach out to Dr. Martin and ask her for suggestions as to what physician field do we target for women? I mean, because look, cancer is huge here, ovarian cancer and all that stuff.
Okay, well, we can talk about that on Friday, right, when we have the meeting?
Let's
We'll
talk
invite
about
Dr.
it
Martin,
and see
and then
what
let's
we
talk
do.
about it, what branches out of there, and
Yeah.
at that time, we can discuss all of this stuff,
We can
okay?
decide what
All right,
we do.
I think that'd be easier than trying to figure out.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. That's for the women's health, right?
For the women's.
So our the meeting is Friday at 4, this Friday.
Yes, this Friday at
April
4.
14th? Yes. Right.
30 or 4?
April.
Yeah.
It's 4, 14. At 14. Here,
Yes.
okay.
Next on the agenda is the state of the women's survey, but,
She's not here.
she's not
Miss Reyes
here.
is not here.
She told me that she was gonna send out an email, with a flyer or some information
Oh,
after the meeting, because she couldn't make it today.
Because she put the kickoff was on March the 9th, but it was not sent, right?
I don't think.
No.
It didn't happen. But she just expect, I guess, an email from her.
okay. So for now, we'll table.
Table, yeah.
And moving on, any new business?
After this event in May, what else is next? Nothing is planned for the
Something
summer?
in December.
We start preparing for the holiday.
A year and a half before, a year and a half before.
I think we start preparing for the holiday.
It's not this coming year, not this March, but next March.
Yeah, no, because yes, I will vote is till
In
later.
November.
Not this March, next coming, yeah, next year.
24.
So then we just prepare for the I will vote campaign after this. We do want to make it a little bit more different, like go into the high schools and like,
And do what then?
I will vote.
So,
the Yes, I Will Vote campaign.
yeah, so just to let you know about that, there's
Well,
already a big organization
there are,
that does
yeah.
the schools.
It-
And the
It's
schools
been
are
going on
getting-
for a long time, for about 40
Sandra.
years I've been involved in it, and it used to be Southwest Voter Registration Education Project. That project is now in 10 states, but I was involved coordinating it here in Webb County, and then when we just stopped here, Bill Green decided, and we all decided we're gonna take it up as Yes, I Will Vote. We came up with that, but it's kind of, we're still doing that, and there are groups that are doing that. I know that Sylvia was doing it too.
So, yeah, is that the one that, where we had the luncheon at the IBC?
Yes, ese era.
Okay, but that was kind of different, it was targeted towards businesses. That
Well,
they
it was a
could commit to get-
coalition.
It was a coalition.
It's a coalition that we built of every business in town, schools, principals, everybody. We wanted to get the whole town involved in getting their students out and their employees out. And that was done by the Willie Velasquez Institute, you know, I was trained on that, but then we evolved it and brought it here at our level, and we started doing all the businesses, the largest employers in town, and all of that, because it was a coalition it was a coalition of every business in town and schools and whatever, so that we could all get our people out to the polls. The idea was to raise the number of people going out, but registering, there's nothing to it. And then I'm doing the naturalization ceremonies every 3 months. I've been doing that for 40 years also. Pero that's there's 150 new voters coming in every 3 months.
So would you like some, may I say something?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's a very good point. It's an election year this year?
Well, it's in March, pero you have to do it before. I mean,
Okay.
you gotta start somewhere.
I didn't know it was that one, that's a good
But
point.
let me just say.
But
one-
yours, I think that we should go as a commission and volunteer with what you
Well,
do.
the thing is very simple, and I know that it's boring and everything, but we do a lot of good registering people, the students and the businesses and everybody in town or whatever. But it's getting them out to the polls, that we're not doing a very good job. And it's very hard, ladies. I think,
That would be
I really
something-
think, excuse me, I really think we should stick to women issues, because that's what we represent, and let the political thing go their way, let them take care of that, because that's too much for us to handle, really and truly, and it's already, I'm still doing that too, but it, you know, we have already discussed it with the principals and the superintendents and everything, and we need to bring the education part of it, but that has to be done through the schools. And nosotros in our group, which is fine, but I think we have a lot in our plate already. And I think we should stick, because we do, our main business here is the Hall of Fame, really.
Yeah, and I agree, we should start looking into it and start
Yeah,
considering, you
yes,
know,
just stick with
everything
that
we
right
need to,
now
we
and-
need to start looking into
Yeah. Yeah.
and do that.
See, porque as much as I would like to do it too here, but there are groups already doing it, and the political groups, the Republican Party, the Democratic Party, the Independents, the school district is required, it's required by law for them to get registered, but we just help them out. But then they get out the vote campaign, it does never take off, because nobody wants to do that, because it's very hard. You gotta call the people, you gotta get them out. But there's a way of doing it through the education part, but the schools have to get involved in that.
Okay, so for new business, what's a new business?
Well, then we were trying to go back into what can we do between now and October when we have election time.
Yes, yes, I will vote. I mean, the whole goal is to get women to vote.
And I
Right.
understand that because this group,
So
our
that's why
mission
we can
statement,
plan something on how to reach out to women that don't have the time, especially like, the
It's-
moms that are at home and, they probably won't register and they won't vote, like, how can we make it?
Well, we can look into it.
So
In other words, that will be an
that was on
agenda
the
item
discussion,
of how
that
we're gonna
already come up with something.
that's fine, and
But
we
we
need to
can-
promote more women to run for
Right,
office.
after
That's a
this.
lot of things that
After
we
that,
need to
yeah,
do.
and then the Hall of
That's
Fame,
what it
yeah.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? I mean, I don't know.
So basically, that's something that we're gonna work on between now and October? I mean, is that?
After the
After the
women's
health.
health.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
After the women's.
Okay, that's.
Because that would be the next item
That sounds
on
fair.
the plan of action, so it's.
And then the Hall
Yeah,
of
you
Fame.
can plan anything that involves women, and I know the Hall of Fame is, like I said, going back to what we were told. You remember we were there,
Yes.
or I don't know, it was.
No, it was
maybe
before my
Karina.
time, but I heard.
But that's what they admonished us about, and I think Diana remembers, is that we were going out of the realm of the mission statement. And they told us, ladies, remember, your only job here is your Hall of Fame. And each of the honorees represent different, categories, and that's how you promote it. I think, and this is only the way I look at it, that we, as a Commission for Women, we can only try to encourage women to go out and vote. But when you go to a place to register, you're not gonna tell them, because you're not a woman, I can't register you. Por eso te digo, I
No,
think.
it was not for that. I know that Ms. Bernie had said something about just going and just passing out information and, the different places where they can go out and vote and stuff. But, it had nothing to do with like registering to vote.
And when you just give them information as to where
But the
they're.
thing is that it was sort of discarded because they wanted to go through the classes, but they take government when they're freshmen and when they're like 15 or 16 years old, so it's not even exactly.
That's why they're doing it through the schools.
Uh-huh.
Well, see, because the school
Exactly.
districts have, yes, they have to, they're mandated, and also our local elections administrator office has to be promoting the
Yes.
dates, the times, the places. All of that is done by the parties, the Republicans, the Democrats, that is all taken care of. If we want to do it on an extra, that's fine,
What I think is a good point is that there's so many organizations doing it.
Mhm.
We're crossing each other because we were a part of that,
Mhm.
and the results are worse. So none of that's working, and they're gonna post election sites, they're gonna post election dates. The Republican Party and the Democratic, they're each gonna come out
And
with
then the
their own.
candidates are also pushing it, so
And they're-
remember, there's a lot of candidates running.
So, I get what you're saying.
And I wish we could do some more for the women, and I wish we could have some more women in public office, and we can encourage our family or our friends or women to run, because, we don't have that many. But right now, I mean, we haven't, like in the city council, ahorita tenemos 4 women.
It does say that in our mission statement, it does say that that's one of them, to encourage women to run for office, political office, in our mission
So
statement.
that we can just discuss
Well,
that,
I
we
used to
can
get
get a committee going for yes, I will vote, and then we discuss that, and then let's start discussing the Hall of Fame. I think that do we have like a program from 2 years ago or from last year, so we can start seeing like.
The Hall of Fame, Nikki
Yeah.
has it. Nikki's the one that does it.
Okay, so that we can see who has been, nominated and.
There was a
start
list,
looking
right?
at
A
that.
whole.
Yes.
Yeah, about,
Yeah,
One of the flyers, prior times, they did have all the.
All the nominees or the, the honorees.
And one other thing that I remember doing, and it was for the commission, we would bring an elected official, a woman, to come and talk to us about how they got started. What did they do? What did they encounter? Who encouraged them? So that they could encourage other women to do the same, I know I started that one and it just fizzled out after a while. I don't know what happened, but we used to get different women that
Every
are already.
other month.
once, yeah. and
Like to
it was-
come here to the meeting.
See, they would come to our meetings and, and because it was open, and they would tell us their stories. How did they start? How did they do it? Women were not in politics a lot here until the early 80s. But now that's one other thing we could do, Tammy. Anyway,
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
okay.
Meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned
6:12.
by, motion to adjourn by Ms. Ogie.
Villarreal.
Ms. Villarreal.
Okay,
Second by the
Miss,
Second by
just
the-
before, real quick, I just want to reiterate, the committee meeting is on Friday, and Ms. Romero, you're going to send out an email to all of us, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
just to remind us to be here and bring ideas or people that.
So meeting is
And,
perfecto.
meeting is adjourned at 6:12.
And then, do you remember how